Hey yo, it's your boy Ice Water, man. Another video. This video right here is about what I think the independent brokers do that hurts the trucking industry. They say never. I say never tell me what to do. A person will never put you in a position above them. That's never a lie, always true. Success never comes without risk, and risk never comes without fear. YouTube is a smoke and mirror, never how it appear. Hey yo, let's get right to it, man. The independent broker, and yes, I know. My broker friend, yeah. Y'all didn't think I was gonna mess with y'all? Cause I messed with y'all, I wasn't gonna address the mess with y'all. Anyway, the independent broker, in my opinion, he I guess the main thing that they do, it's a couple things, but we just gonna keep it simple here. The main thing they do when they're getting their customers that hurts the trucking industry is that they overpromise and under deliver. And I know you like, well, how does that hurt the trucking industry? When they overpromise and under deliver, I believe that opens up the opportunity for that customer to just go deal with a 3PL company. And a lot of times, the customers that independent brokers end up getting actually have already tried the 3PL company and are usually dissatisfied. It's usually some kind of disconnect between the 3PL company and the company that the independent broker gets. I know it's some cases where some companies just small and they want to deal with independent brokers. We're just talking about overall. That's usually how it go. So when that independent broker overpromises and underdelivers, i.e., gets service failures, I think that hurts the spot market because then those loads are no longer going to the spot market, which would pay a pretty good rate. Instead, they're going to the 3PL companies. And 3PL, you got to remember, 3PL companies is volume over pricing. That's how they make their money. They move a lot of loads. Some loads they make a lot of money on. Some loads they don't make that much money on. And contrary to what everybody thinks, some loads they actually lose money on because they have to accept that lane because they got another lane, so they just move that lane. But as far as the independent broker, man, when you getting your customer, focus on under promising and over delivering. Because when you over promise and under deliver, you pretty much lose that customer. We lose those loads off the spot market. And I know after you done made 50 to 100 calls a day for 3 weeks straight, you just saying anything so that customer give you a chance. But when you're doing that, keep in mind that, and I think one thing that the independent brokers miss is when they quote lanes, they'll just run to the load board. And I ain't gonna say everybody, I don't know what everybody do. The majority of the ones I talk to, when they quote lanes, they run to the load board, they look and see if that lane's posted, what it's going for. Some of them might even call and act like their truck. Yeah, they do that. That's why a lot of brokers, when you call, they ask for your MC number, which that's a little misleading to me because you could just get them anybody MC number from a company. They don't know if you work for that anyway. So they'll call and they'll get the price for the load. Then they'll be like, okay, well, this broker probably marking it up X amount of percent. And then they'll go back to their customer and say, I can move that lane for this. But it's one thing I think that they forget. You got to pay attention to what quarter you quoting that price in. And you have to add what I call a fudge fee. You got to have enough room in there to move up and down based on supply and demand. If not, you're going to find yourself in the boat of over promising and under delivering. And you don't have a lot of chances for service failures when you're working with these shippers. They want their product. Whenever you say you was going to move it for them, they want to move. That's the whole purpose that they use you. So, hey, y'all independent brokers, man, get it. One more thing before I get out of here. I was going to let y'all off the hook, but I'm not. A lot of times y'all get service failures because y'all lie. Plain and simple. It's two reasons. One reason is because y'all be lying about the load. Y'all lie about the shipper. Y'all lie about what time it's supposed to pick up. Y'all lie about how long it's going to take to get loaded. It's okay to say you don't know. The second reason is because you price the load too low. And I tell brokers this all the time. Good loads that are priced right do not sit on the load board. If you price a load low and a carrier accepts it, 9 times out of 10, if a better load pops up for more money, that carrier gonna fall off your load. Ain't no loyalty out here with these carriers unless you then establish something and you giving out, I ain't gonna call it dedicated, but you giving out consistent freight to a carrier. So that's my spiel on the independent broker. There's so much more I can say, but I'll just leave y'all with that, man. If y'all tighten up on those few things, man, I think y'all could be more of a valuable asset to the trucking industry. So this your boy Icewater, man. I'm just trying to make the trucking industry better than I left it, one video at a time.
Been through a lot of pain in my life, and I pray the Lord take it all away.